I'd like to welcome everybody back to Chandler Foods Make Your Own Pulled Pork Kitchen. We thought we would do today's recipe with something you would normally think of for brunch. Chandler Foods pulled pork can be an ingredient in most every meal, including something like this. So we've invited Chef Patrick to do another fine recipe for us. So Chef?
Today we're going to do a pulled pork hash, and we're going to start out by sauteing some onion, and we'll add a little red pepper, red bell pepper. We'll caramelize those together, just sweat them up a little bit. So get started. Take the bitterness out. Some finely diced jalapeno,
Gives it a little kick.
Add that. We're going to go ahead. Let me just another little drop of oil.
And these are just diced red beet potatoes.
We season that up a little bit. Okay, with a little salt, it'll help those potatoes to brown. A little fresh pepper. Try to get that nice and flat in the pan.
And one of the things to note about Make Your Own Pulled Pork is we lightly season it. So by adding all these additional ingredients, it takes on the flavors of what you add onto it. That's one of the best things about Chandler Make Your Own Pulled Pork.
It's going to take 2 or 3 minutes to brown the potatoes and soften them up just a little bit more. I blanched the potatoes first, but they're about 75% of the way cooked. And we're going to finish them in the pan and let them brown up, caramelize, and come to their optimal flavor when they're caramelized. And we will, thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Finish the hash with some scallion, fresh parsley, give it a little color.
And adding that at the end really helps the flavors of those herbs and scallions come out.
Now that we got that done, we'll move that to the side. Let that rest for a minute, and we'll get the pulled pork warmed.
And what Chef is doing here is he's taken our fully cooked pulled pork and adding it to the pan here. All you have to do with Chandler Make Your Own Pulled Pork is bring it up to a temperature of 165 degrees and it's ready to serve. That's the easy part.
I like to add a little bit of mesquite seasoning just to give it a little smoky flavor, another dimension. And as always, a little Frank's.
Frank's Red Hot is a nice complement to Chandler pulled pork or any of Chandler's items.
And then we'll hold that warm along with the hash so we can cook our egg.
Adding a cooked egg to some of these recipes is very trendy right now. It's a good way to add some richness and flavor to anything that you do with Chandler Foods.
We'll season that egg up just a little bit. It's just about ready. And we're ready to plate this one up.
All right, Chef.
Start out with the hash on the bottom. We'll spread that out just a little bit.
That looks good.
Just for a little better plate coverage. We'll add a generous portion of nice chunky pulled pork.
That looks perfect.
We'll top that with a nice sunny side egg. Little garnish. And as with any brunch item, we'll just garnish that with a little fruit. And there you go.
Chef, that looks delicious. Yet another way to use Chandler Foods Make Your Own Pulled Pork here at brunch. A pulled pork hash. So you can check out this recipe, chef driven by our friend Chef Patrick, at www.chandlerfoodsinc.com and click on the Make Your Own page.
Let's eat.
Let's see. You can find Chandler's Make Your Own Pulled Pork in the meat section at your Food Line store. Comes in a 1 pound package which serves up to 4 people. Chef Patrick, I'd like to thank you again for another great recipe. It looks awesome.